All right, here we go. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Today is, I don't know what day it is, but it's a day. So I've been told that I should record more videos. I do apologize. That was pretty bad. Record more videos and record some in my house. So today I'm going to sand the table that's right there. And I'm going to first let me balance this tripod because it's well, I don't want to go too high. So you see that table? My brother-in-law gave us well, actually my brother-in-law's warehouse um, got rid of so many stuff. I don't know if they were, hold on a sec, let me lift this up because last time I did this I cut my head off. Oh, in the image, right? That's pretty good. So I apologize. I'm eating a pineapple with chile tajin. So my brother-in-law gave us, no, my brother-in-law's warehouse got rid of so many things, and we helped them. He was like, hey, come over. We're gonna do this and this and this. So we go over there. We got blessed, crazy. Tables, chairs, this wooden table, and then that one I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna resand all of these, all the chairs, which I don't know where they are. Somehow, oh, they're over there. Resand them, put them a nice coating, treat them, all weather treating. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing some wood finish. I'm gonna be doing some polyurethane clear gloss. Supposedly it's platinum protection, so we'll see. And mainly I'll be cleaning up this mess. And that's what sometimes some of us need, a little bit of a cleaning up. Now, before doing this video or shooting it, I was gonna connect a sound system that I got. Let me show you. It's actually very cool. Even though I'm out of the picture, you can still hear me. No, that's another thing too. This wireless microphone, whew, sweet, awesome. So this is a Powerbyte. This pack contains one 30-watt stereo amplifier, power supply unit, and cables. It's actually very cool. It looks like R2D2's dome, the top of it. So here's the well, that's the thing. I said I wasn't gonna make any more mess. I'm just putting more things right here. So you can still hear me in the background. I got the power supply here, cable. Oh, that's for the other thing I was looking for. Yeah, I found it. And the dome. The dome literally looks like R2D2. Look, let me show it to you. You see that? I hope I'm not cutting on my head, but I'll just come over here and I'll show it to you later. But this is a Powerbyte. What you do is you can hear a click. Let me see if you can. I'll just put it up. Well, that's kind of when you turn it on off. Here's the volume on this side. There's the left and right auxiliary connections to your like phone or or another stereo. And at the bottom of it has the left and right positive and negative audio cables. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect it. I did try it out in terms of if it works. The light turns green, so I'm like, yay, I got power. And I kind of want to test it out now. I wanted to put music connected first before I did this. That way you guys can have background music. But I'll just play along and man, I do want to put this because it's oh, and I am going to be connecting the Powerbyte amplifier 30 watt with to this Sony. It's an old school Sony. They're old school Sony. It's very well made. These are used to be used for like studio speakers. So anyone knows about sound and speakers, that studio speakers Let me show you. They're made out of pretty good darn wood. Hold on, let me cut that. Go back again. Here we go. Take. That's how I do my editing. So anyone knows about sound stereos, speakers, and the way that they're built, they know about this. Very well darn built. See, I messed it up again. Anyways, who cares? So I'm gonna go ahead and because it's a quick install, it's not rocket science. Well, actually, let me take that back. It's rocket science to a lot of people. That's why they pay the professionals to install the sound systems in your house or your car. Speaking of that, my brother-in-law did also give me, he hooked me up with I have 2 amplifiers on the subwoofer that I'm trying to connect to my car, but turns out my car's dash is one of the most not difficult ones, but it's very delicate. You can't just take off the center, dash or the middle piece and just, pull it out like, back in the day in old school, you had like a 1987 Nissan Sentra, which, by the way, is the car that I learned how to drive, stick shift, red 2 doors. My dad would take me to this park in Anaheim or Orange County. It's called El Parque de la Milla, the 1 mile park. I'm sure it's probably called something else, but we called it El Parque de la Milla because it's 1 mile by 1 mile. It's, wow, look at this. Look what it came with. Usually you don't find these. These are like specialty cables. This is, so from this point of my arm to this point, actually from this point of my finger to this point of my finger, it's 5 feet. I measured it. So that's 5 feet right there. And you do one more, and give or take, I guess maybe like 9 feet long. You guys want to make, okay, you want to make, all right, I'll measure it. So let's go ahead and lay this down on the ground. Make sure we don't step on it, but you know what? We need to have some sort of a weight to be able to pull it nice. I'll go ahead and do this. So nothing's going to happen to the cable. I'm just going to kind of sort of pull it like that. I'll leave it right there. I'm not going to step on it too hard. Watch. So let's just verify if it is 9 feet. If not, I got to remeasure my arms. My arms are shrinking or something wrong is happening. Yeah, a little bit over 9 feet. So, you did notice that I grabbed it from like almost here. So I did say from the point of my fingers to the other point. That's about 5 feet. So, yeah, these cables, they usually come. You don't just find them anywhere. It's like a perfect setup for like a DJ, someone that knows, installing a sound system or something, because then you could work with the cable and pretty much hide it, or you're stuck. Sometimes when you're installing a sound system and you're you want to have enough cable to be able to maneuver, stretch around, or play with, and it's always good to have a little bit extra cable than to have measured something and next thing you know you're like then you're gonna have to, what I've done, I've taken some, pretty much how to cut it up, rewire it, you could either solder it back, but or add those plastic tubes. I'm sorry about these. The plastic tubing to, you press the heat gun, or you press on the your. Why am I killing it with the names? I've been having a hard time. Like yesterday, I was killing the name. I was saying that I was at a park called McLean Anza, but it's actually Martha McLean Park. I was so killing it. So sorry, guys. I do apologize. I drive up to these locations and I know I should pay attention to where I'm driving to, and especially reading them. I do have a Class A with the tankers endorsements and doubles and triples, which is kind of bad, huh? But I don't know. I'm not making up excuses. So back to this, guys. If you guys are, Look at, we got some Top Job, a basic glass cleaner. I don't know about this. Looks kind of like watered down, right? That's something my mom or dad would do. This is a Turtle Wax Power Out. Fresh, clean, all services. Cleaner, limpiar de multiservicios. Limpiador de multisuperficie. Yes, 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 I know. Turtle Wax. Little shout out to the Turtle Wax Company employees. I've been using the product ever since I was a little kid. And you know what's the one thing that you can use to clean your mirrors, your glass mirrors on your car mirrors, your windows in your car is I mean, if you really want to go old school and have it nice and clean, perfectly clean, I don't know if I want to give you that tip, because that's something like my pops and I kind of had together. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. I'll just leave you like that. You can keep on buying whatever it is you're buying, but if it's Turtle Wax, okay, so I'll be honest, I don't use Turtle Wax for the windows. I use it for the car. There's Turtle Wax. It's this wax and dry for the exterior of the car. There's also what's the other one? Okay, so there's the interior, and then there's dash and glass, and then there's exterior, it'll say extra gloss. I mean, there's so many products, but mainly wax and dry for the exterior of my car. If I want to make it a little more shiny, have that, little extra crispy kind of glow to it, because I want to kind of show it off more. And because I know next day I'm not going to get it dirty or whatever, I'll use, what's the other brand? I'm so bad at these. This is why I need a helper. That's the thing too. I am looking for an intern. It doesn't matter female or male, but you need to know. You need to definitely know, or a couple of interns, one or two, social media. I have about 15 programs written, scripts, to pretty much just launch. I mean, and they're $1 million makers. These are like, how when you guys get, how when authors get writer's block, and they'll come up with something, and then it's like Harry Potter, whatever series, or it's Lord of the Rings, all these series, or it's like Star Trek series, or that kind of stuff. Well, I just so happen to receive that kind of information, and it's not that if someone comes and, hey, here you go, and they're like, no, that's something I'll talk to you guys about later, or maybe throughout all of my projects. So if you're wondering what my TV or what my YouTube channel or what my Instagram, I think that's why I need interns about, for current social media advertising, and I need somebody to help. I need help with that. Okay, so because I lost train of thought. I lost my thought where I was going with this. Sorry about that. It happens a lot because I'm experiencing. I am being in the moment. Hint, being in the moment. All right. So let me just clear this up. We're gonna put this. I am gonna put music because I can't just work like that by myself. And the music, whether or not, if it's, look, I'm not copywriting. I'll give credit to the artist. If need to be, later this thing blows up and it's, I get 1 trillion views, which I will. Then, yeah, like what's due to them, it's due, and everybody's happy. So, problem solved. So, how there's people that everybody is like, oh, not everybody, but the challenge is this, challenge is that. Well, I got a challenge for you. I challenge everybody to subscribe, to like, and you're like, oh no, it's one of those. Nope, this is different. Oh, I know this. He said, nope, this is different. And you're thinking, oh no. It's so good. You're thinking, oh no no no, it's one of those that making money. Wants us to subscribe, wants us to like. Trust me, this is way different. But you have to know the reality of things, and the reality of things is, if you want to get monetized on YouTube, you gotta follow certain criteria. If you want to get monetized on Vimeo, you gotta follow certain criteria. If you want to get monetized on Facebook, you gotta follow certain criteria. Look, it's business. You gotta get to know, you gotta get to know what your business is about. You gotta do some research. You gotta pull some all-nighters in your room, reading and reading and reading and losing weight. Just kidding. reading. You gotta ask questions. You can't just take the word for it. Oh yeah, just no. And this looks like okay, that's like 1,000 grit because it's super soft. Feels like you just have to know. You can't just that's another thing. You can't just take anybody's word for it anymore. It doesn't work like that. For all the parents and all the moms and all the brothers and sisters that think that they know everything because YouTube or because there was a first search result that they got on Google, no, it doesn't work like that. Or because the salesperson said, oh, this is what it's going to be, that's how much you're going to pay. Nope. Or because the banker said, nope. You got to do your own research. You got to get it from the horse's mouth. That's what I was told. And for you millennials, aka the smart ones, that don't know what that means, well, guess what? You're going to have to search it. But don't go on Google. It's one of those things that you got to ask like maybe I don't know, like someone that's older than you. Don't go to Google, all right? So yeah. Oh, and the other reason why this is different was because I've never seen anybody with the wireless microphone that has this really, really good audio. Because I've tested it. I went out to the lake. You can't. Yeah, the wind. Yeah, this wireless microphone. If you want to know what the brand is, I'll tell you in a little bit. Is by far, out of all of them that I've tried, the best. Hands down, it beats any professional other microphone. I don't care what I say. And if it's something about you wearing this thing right here on the side, I don't care. Because I have perfect sound. With you guys that have all the other YouTube channels, look. Hey, yes, I get it. I don't want to create any, how do you say, any enemies on, YouTube or anything like that. But look, if you got a YouTube channel and you're spending, you're showing everybody how much millions of dollars you can make by doing certain things, but your audio is it's, you can't hear it, then either, or if you can't even listen to your own, audio, you obviously you have to listen to it, so it sucks. I've seen them. They suck, and I think that what's happening is they've done it so much that maybe nobody's telling them. They don't notice it, or they've just, oh, I know what it is. They've gotten content, or they lost that spark when they started in the beginning. The interest, the thing where you look at all the different details. That's what could possibly be happening. I don't know. Hey, I'm just starting out, right? But come on, you're gonna really judge me because I'm starting out? Look, anybody can be starting out anything. That doesn't mean they don't know anything, because their life experiences, education, everything they've done accumulates to telling stories about whatever it is they want to tell stories about. And that's kind of what I'm doing. So as I'm doing my projects, multitasking, ladies, no offense, because I can wash the dishes, do the cooking, and get my clothes folded, make sure I get some Downy right after I get the soap in. Come on, uh, I had to say that because I needed to get the guys in on this. So what I did was I got a cable, I rewired it. I took that one, I got an extension, and then I got another one over here because I'm charging the phone right there. I don't want it to die. So we're gonna go ahead and start this. I got this Ryobi at Home Depot. I was at Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay, Home Depot, great customer service. Lowe's, well, I just said it. Okay, all right. Hold on, let me make sure which. All right, so I got the good one. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sounding this. I'm gonna, even though I already retouched this, I'm still gonna resound it again because I need to, I want to, and it's just that was the way that I should have done it in the beginning. Although we ended up putting like a sealer, nothing big, you know. It took a while, so it's gonna take another while again. But I want to sound it, make sure. I have a round tip. I have a round 1/4 inch router. Let me see. I do have it. I want to make sure it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. So, oops, sorry. I have a it's a Drill Master 120 volt 1/4 inch trim router. So what I'm gonna do is I kind of want to test and see what the corners will look like around it on the table, or maybe not, and then I'll do the other one. So we'll just we'll play with it. And guess what? So I was helping my friend do some upholstery. I'll tell you this, guys. This guy can, if something breaks, he'll just staple it back together, or he'll add another piece to staple it back together. But the smaller staples that are, I think, maybe about 5/8 of an inch, yeah, long, and no, is it 5/8? No, that would be more than half. No. So 3/8 of an inch, yeah. So it's 3/8 of an inch long, and then and because he has the guns and the compressor and everything, you know, he's just he's just like, blasting them in there, and the darn pieces stick. He, of course, he puts the glue, he puts all these other things, and look, we put together a dashboard. It was a Dodge Ram. It was an '87 Dodge Ram, no, '94 Dodge Ram. The dashboard. I have some pictures online, and we tried taking it out carefully. That thing came apart on our hands. That's how brittle it was. Very fragile. I mean, because I guess what ended up happening, look, it's a '94 Dodge. Come on, something's about to happen, right? Something's about to break. So, not that they're just dying to do that nowadays. Wink, wink. So, we fixed it. Dude, it came out, and on top of that, once we did the final layout, we did a thick leather upholstery on it. Came out like if nothing had happened to it before. I mean, that's how crazy it is. I mean, this guy builds stuff out of nowhere. His name is Chuy Jesus. He's off of Arlington and Crest, not that far from where I live. I won't tell you where I live. And he's so far he's shown me a lot of cool things. We took out 2 rows of a Mercedes 2017 Mercedes Sprinter, and you know that those Mercedes Sprinters are very delicate when it comes down to their electrical work. We put a power inverter. We added extra chargers around for cell phone charging. We even put in some plugs, like light socket plugs, to plug whatever you want. Enough power. We made sure that there was the right fuse for the for the power unit. And you can't see it. You don't even know where it's at, because that's how good he was able to install all that stuff. I'm kind of getting sidetracked because because in the background I want to listen to music, but let me go ahead and finish this. So what I'm doing, and I guess I should bring the camera a little bit more closer. Yeah, let me go get the camera a little more closer. See, this is why I need a helper, because I don't have that somebody to come and help me. We're in 24 minutes and 45 seconds. So what I'll do is, because the table in the back of me has wheels, I'm just going to wheel it forward. and just put this right here. Hold on a sec, guys. This is real bad. You don't usually have professionals do this. I know you guys are going to be seeing this. You're going to be criticizing. Guess what? I don't care. And if I don't care, not that I don't care, how am I? I don't care what you guys think. That's what I meant. Because no, I do care, but I don't care about what the critics think. The negative people. Because it's stop criticizing, man. If you got something to say something good. If you don't have anything good to say, just shut up and don't say anything. Because you're gonna get your kicked, That's how. Hey, that's how I grew up sometimes. But so I kind of sort of see my neighbors in the back. I don't know if they're walking around. They're probably thinking, "Oh, what is the guy?" No, they're cool people. Very, very cool people. Cool dogs too. Very cool. I don't want to drop this. Is it far enough? It's gonna be one of those accidents that you see on TV and this, comes out viral. Yeah. Nope, it won't be. All right, here we go. Now I got the other one. So let me get closer on this and come over here. Yeah, that's better. Let me get untangled. Put this right here because that's where it is to go. G. All right, so that's that, and let me just bring it down right here. By the way, what I'm filming with, what I'm recording, you're not gonna believe. I actually not tweaked, but reprogrammed my phone's settings. There's a way of doing it on my phone. It's an Alcatel 3V. It's a 6 3/4. I believe it's pretty much almost 7 inches wide screen. That's pretty big. I've liked screens like that ever since my first smartphone. Hold on a sec. Let me take one more bite of this delicious pineapple with chile tajin. By the way, you know how the whole COVID thing and all that, man, you guys should eat. The more fruits, the better. With or without, situation like this, but pineapple, very good. Let's see what my neighbors are doing. My neighbor's standing on this door. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Standing behind the screen door. It almost smelled like a skunk. Hold on a sec, guys. Very delicious. So let me continue signing this and continue talking. So as you can see, we are just I should have taken the umbrella out, but let me see. It doesn't bug me. You know what I love about this sander? It has that tip in right there. And I'm able to do it like that right there. You know what? Oh no, the thing is that if I take, okay, now I'm just gonna leave it right there. I'll leave it right there, but I do have to remind myself that I have to fix it later because the top portion of the string is broken and it's actually just tied at the top versus how it should be, where you could just bring it down and put it back up with the handle. Ooh, I kind of got a piece of pineapple kind of sort of stuck right here, but nothing to be ashamed, nothing to be alarmed. I'll just build enough saliva and then pass it down. You're like, ew. So this is a very easy sander to work with. I love it because it has a little baggie in the back. Yes, I said baggie, where the I'm sorry, I was just trying to get that pineapple out. So So where the trash of it, or when I'm sanding, the dust, the polvo goes out, and it stays in there. Once in a while, I gotta, after using it, you should clean your tools if you have the time. Look, make the time. Clean your tools after you're done. All right. Maybe there's certain tools that you can clean out, once a week or so. But certain things like this, you can just dump it out real quick. Boom, go. You shouldn't take you long. And it's 7:30. I don't want to work too late because I don't want to be like, and then they're like, what the heck is going on? Well, you know what? In the mornings on Sundays or Saturdays, I know that they'll bring like the groomer, and like I stand freaking motor in the morning. I'm like, who the heck? What the? And they're like, it's like, oh man, kidding me? Way too early. Anyway, so as you can see, I talk. There's so many things to talk about. A lot of things. I had to stop because I got a little itchy down there. All right, there you go. No, not down there. Down in my ankle. Los mal pensados. And se me olvidó que esto debería yo habérselo en inglés, en español. So you're like, oh, he's gonna translate everything. No, I just do a quick style Mexican version. Había un tiradero, tenía que limpiarlo, relijarlo y componerlo. There, see? Everything I said was just, stay right there. Oh, got a little bit shit. So here we go. Let's see, now to do the legs, the sides. Once in a while, you gotta stop and then, gotta go bring, there it is. I'll bring this brush. That way you can kind of clean it off. This thing right here. And do you guys think I need another one? Yeah, I'm gonna use another one. Let me see, where is it? Hey, mendigos mosquitos. There's something around here that's... Anyway, there's nothing around there. Let me look at the bag. Hopefully... Where did I put them? I'm not bad. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna bring my electric fly swapper so I can get rid of all that. And I don't know how long or how far I'm able to talk with the mic. If it breaks out, I will have to stop it and restart. So I'm looking for my electric. I have one because here it is. A sip of this. If you could guess what that is, I'll think of something, but you can guess what that was that I just drank. It was cool. So this is a HarborFreight.com electric fly swapper. For some reason, watch. Let me see if you guys can hear what the flies sound like when they get popped. No la agarré. They sound like popcorn when they get zapped, or it's like playing tennis in the air. Well, I mean, you aren't playing tennis, but I don't want to lose too much sand. Oh, the sanding. ¿Dónde está el otro? I have to look for 400. I'll use that. So the cool thing about this sanding machine is that you can take out this right here, and shoot, it doesn't have it. Okay, it's alright. So it's supposed to have the other ones that it's supposed to, but it doesn't. So I gotta look for them. Yeah, so I gotta look for the sanding pads because, well, that's what I need. This one's already been used I tried to use as much as I could from this one. It was already used. I used it over at the shop. It's a DS Custom Upholstery off of Arlington and uh, Crest. And if you want his number, I will put it up later. So this is why I need some interns. I need them because I need them to help me, edit all these things. Look, the shows they're gonna be great. We're gonna be doing so many things. Yesterday I filmed. I was at the river, Martha McLean Park. I was killing it. I was saying McLean Anza Park. I don't know. So definitely smoother. Definitely. I'm gonna clean up this area too, sand it more, and I do have some wood filler. Better do a better job than what I did initially here. Yeah, this is really really good. Let me go ahead and find that because I need to be able to finish it. Oh, let me test to see if I'm gonna go ahead and pause it. 36. Okay.